Lauren, it's unbelievable to think I would be standing here today, being able to marry my best friend. Who knew such an awkward first date would lead to this day? Yet here I stand, the day we've both been waiting for so long is finally becoming reality. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on. I love your eyes, I love your smile, I love the way you snort when I tickle you. I remember when we had started dating, you went on a trip to West Virginia. I missed you like crazy. The night you came back, you jumped into my arms, holding me so tight. You told me when you're in my arms, that's your favorite place to be. When you said that, I fell in love with you. And I knew I was going to marry you.
So she gets this factory job, and she comes home to me after the first day, talking about this guy named Phil. They go on one date, and she comes home and tells me that she's gonna marry this guy. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, right. Well, here we are. They did end up getting married. Phil is one of those guys where when you meet him, you say he's just a good guy. He's the type of guy who will get up with Landon every morning so Lauren can have an extra hour of sleep. The type of guy that will pay for my flight to Hawaii because I didn't have the money at the time. The type of guy who will drive over to my house at 11:30 at night when I'm home alone because I'm scared because I thought I heard someone outside. But most importantly, he's the type of guy I want my sister to marry. And I honestly could not be happier that she gets to spend the rest of her life with someone like Phil.
That was good.
I'm at a loss for words for how excited I am to see what the future holds in this thing called life. Everything of every moment of every day, I want it all with you. Today I stand here and get to marry my best friend. I vow to always be your biggest fan and supporter. I vow to always be the best father to Landon and our future kids. And I vow to be here by your side today, tomorrow, and forever. I love you.
Look how pretty. Oh my god, look how it sparkles in light.
Today a bride, tomorrow a wife, always your little girl. You are.
Are you excited?
So nervous.
I'm not nervous now.
You're not nervous now?
No.
Why?
Because, I don't know, I've already seen you now.
Yeah, you already see me now.
Yeah.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know?
No.
I thought you knew.
Tomorrow?
No, we leave tomorrow at 8 a.m. for Midway.
From Midway?
I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Who the heck? How are we gonna drive over here?
I don't know.
What time do we leave?
8 a.m. Take off at 8 a.m.
Oh my
Midway.
gosh.
Philip, I can't believe the day is finally here that I get to marry my best friend.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've pictured this day. I had planned out every single detail from the dress to the cake to everything in between. I've always believed in fairy tales and in true love, but I never actually knew what that was until I met you. I remember shaking your hand during my first day of training at GNC and thinking about you the rest of the day. I remember walking into the lunchroom on break and seeing you sitting with Chris, and even though he was the only person I knew there, I decided to sit alone because I was too nervous to sit by you. I remember watching you paint the walls by my machine all day and wondering if you were ever going to talk to me, but you never did. I remember getting fired and thinking, well, that was fun while it lasted, I'm never going to see that guy again. But then I remember you asking me out on our first date. I can honestly say that it was the worst first date that I have ever been on. When you took me to play Frisbee with a group of your friends in the pouring rain and then ignored me the entire time, I swore to myself that I wouldn't hang out with you again. But I decided to give you a second chance, and we went on another date, and it was the worst second date that I'd ever been on. But then you walked me home, and around the block again, and before I knew it, we'd been walking in circles for hours and talking about anything that we could think of just so the night wouldn't have to end. After talking for what seemed like forever, we decided to call it a night, and by the time we made it back to my front door, I felt like I had known you my whole life. I remember walking in my house and immediately telling Liz with the biggest smile on my face that I was going to marry you one day. I love how you support me in everything that I do and how you're always my biggest fan. But most importantly, I love how you love Landon. You're the most amazing dad in the world, and there's no one else that I would rather have as his role model. You're truly the love of my life and the best person that I know. So today, I begin this married life with you without fear or hesitation, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my days with you.
It is my pleasure and honor to pronounce you, by the power vested in me, husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
I saw you again. First time tonight, defying silence, not like echoes, the ghosts that we've been. We are no longer.
So people say love makes you crazy, and he does crazy things sometimes. But this marriage here and their love is not crazy at all. It's the sanest thing Philip's ever done, and I think it's the best decision both of them have ever made. And I just want to congratulate them and thank you all again for coming. Let's give them a round of applause.
She belongs to me. She belongs to me. My dream of all dreams, hope of all hopes, is a love I love most. Darkness begging to free or to fight. Daylight comes soon, peek through the blinds. I have been waiting so patient, such a long time. Ration my breath like a trail of bread. Count every step, the way to her bed. Echoes still ringing in my head. She belongs to me. She belongs to me. My dream of all dreams, hope of all hopes, is a love I love most. She belongs to me. She belongs to me. Oh, if it listen, let me listen. You have been the only one. That's how you do it. Takes my body from me. She will set my spirit free.